The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of UA Local 502 Oldham County High School's football starts now.
Tonight it's the South Oldham Dragons against a rival school, the Oldham County Colonels. I'm Keith Elkins, Joey Hamilton, the former Louisville Cardinal alongside, and our producer is Jeff Cooper tonight, and on camera we have Evan Collins. That's your Glycod crew, and Joey, it's a beautiful night for football, a beautiful setting, and two rival schools. What could be better than that?
Two rival schools. Well, the other thing is South Oldham just played a rival school last week, so we'll see how they fare tonight.
And it is, as we said, a beautiful evening, clear skies, 78 degrees as we near game time. Tonight's weather forecast presented by Kinzer & Kinzer, located at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Kinzer & Kinzer is a proud community partner on Glycod. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air, and we expect that pleasant temperature to continue throughout the evening, maybe drop into the 60s as the game moves along. We'll have more of our pregame show in just a moment. We'll be back after this on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, making your life easier with quality products and quality service.
Coach, we're getting a little bit into the season now, but it's still a first-year assignment for you. How are things settling in for you as a first-year head coach?
Yeah, it's been really good so far. The team's continuing to respond and listen, and even after the last couple of weeks with fighting some adversity, we got a lot of young guys that are stepping up and filling roles, and so it's been really well there. And we have great leadership coming in from the juniors and seniors, really pushing the team forward. So it's been good.
Mm-hmm. And this is a program, a team that's you're learning to win. I mean, learning to get back on top after a long dry spell. What has that been like for the players, and do you see them responding well, as you say?
Yeah, we talked a lot about, after our start in the first 2 weeks, we talked a lot about success and how you respond to success and how you handle success. And then, now we kind of are looking at more how to bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing to continue our efforts at getting better, but also learn from our mistakes from the previous week. And so I think that's where a lot of our focus is right now. And with young players, how young we are this year, it's actually nice because they're learning, trial by fire in some ways. And so it's been well for that.
Tell me about some players to watch on this team.
Yeah, I think tonight, keep an eye out for our sophomore quarterback, Derek Dees, number 8. He's going to be a big component to our offense tonight. Obviously, Caden Shepard, number 25, our big tailback. He gets the ball in his hand. You never know what's going to happen, man. He's a hard guy to take down. He's about 245 pounds, and so he's pretty solid. Defensively, our Mike linebacker, Tyler Rourke, he's the leader, and he kind of gets those guys in the right positions. And so, one of the great things about him is he just flies around the field and makes plays. And so I keep an eye out on him there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like you've got some guys that you can build around and these younger players can learn from.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And tonight's one of those big nights. We're banged up in a few spots. And, so we got some starters that, started the first few games of the season that are out right now. And so, we got a lot of young guys stepping in to fill roles. But they're excited. They're ready to step in. They're ready to prove themselves. What's
it mean in Oldham County, you're going to have rivalries all over the place. It seems like a lot of games are rivalry games, but this certainly is one of them. What does that mean to you, and how do you communicate that to the players?
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I've been around them before, and from my time up in Indiana, and then, even at, my time over at Ballard, and so, one of the main things I kind of preached this week was it's just another football game. Don't make it more than what it is. And when it comes down to it, it's 48 minutes against another football team, and so don't overdo the hype. And so I really preach this week, keep the noise to a minimum. Stay off the phone, stay off all that other stuff, and just focus on us. Don't even worry about the opponent, and just focus on us and what are we doing to get better. Because, yes, it's a big deal, especially with the school only like 7 minutes away. Mm-hmm. But for us, we just need to keep getting better. 2 programs in a little bit of different spot. And for us, it's, focus on ourselves and what can we do for the long haul.
And what about this opponent tonight? What's at the top of the list as far as challenges?
Yeah, well, obviously that offense is a challenge that they have here. It's a hard thing to stop. For them, they're very efficient at it. And they love to just, eat away at the clock. And so, that puts pressure on our offense to maximize possessions, knowing that we're not going to have a 100-plus play game. We're going to have a lot less with the way they, handle the ball on their offense. And so, that quarterback they have there, the running back, they're all very stout. They've been in the system for a while. And so for us, it's a challenge of just making sure we align correctly defensively. We play our responsibilities and we play fast and physical.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, and we'll be right back on Glycod.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
For football, I want to tell you this broadcast is authorized by South Oldham High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Game time coming up in just a moment on Glycod.
A top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Oldham County Health Department. Healthy people, strong community. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oldham County Solid Waste Management, now featuring Waste Wizard. And by LaGrange Service Center, Morton's and Family Dental, Thompson Heating and Cooling, and Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on UA Local 502 Oldham County High Schools football.
We are back just in time for kickoff here at South Oldham High School. Glad you joined us on Glycod. A beautiful evening for football, and spirits are high for this rivalry game. Aiden Arthur, the kicker, approaches the ball, sends a short one down the right side and out of bounds near the 25-yard line, and we are underway, Joey.
That's not like Aiden. He usually he kicks it right. I guess they wanted to stay away from the deep guy back there, number 2, Isaac Bowman. So they kick it short, and unfortunately for them, it just happens to bounce out of bounds.
We are set to go. The Dragons on defense in the green uniforms with the white numbers, and Oldham County wearing white tonight with the blue numerals, blue helmets for the Colonels as they come in at 2-2 and South Oldham at 3-1, and Oldham County breaks the huddle for our first offensive play of the night. It'll be from the 35-yard line. Here is Dees firing out to the right to Bowman, and now the ball is dropped. And
fumble. Are they going to call it?
They're waving incomplete across the way, I think. Yeah, it looked like he had it, didn't it?
It looked like a lateral right there, but, the referees had a better view of it than we did. Might have went forward a little bit. It's probably tough for him out there because if you can see right there, there's the sun, and he looked right in that sun, and probably ball was right there in his face and just missed the ball. It's a tough place to throw a screen pass right now.
A lot of sunshine still left here in the early evening. Very pleasant evening here in Crestwood, Kentucky. Oldham County now facing a second down. Here's Dees firing out to the right and incomplete again. Good defense out there.
Really good coverage out there by number 25. He's a freshman starting tonight for South Oldham. That's going to be Adrian Miles right there. Miles is playing in for Ethan Arnold. Arnold, number 6, had a pick 6 last week, and then as he dove into the end zone, broke his collarbone.
Oh, wow.
It was awful.
But a big play by him, and they have made some noise on defense with those picks, and too bad they have lost Ethan Arnold now.
Big play here for Oldham County.
He's on the move, and now penalty flags fly. He fires downfield. Ball's tipped in the air and picked off. That is Davila. Davila near midfield, and he is wrestled down. And he's going to be brought down about the 47-yard line, but we have a flag back upfield.
Nice play there by the South Oldham defense right there. That's called the tip drill. It's what you work on and practice every day. It's a defensive back or a safety. You tip the ball, you tip the ball, you tip the ball, and next thing you come down with it. And fortunately for South Oldham, that's going to be a holding on Oldham County. So here we go. Nick Hamilton and the South Oldham Colonels the South Oldham Dragons. I've been in Oldham County here for the last 2 weeks, so I've got them all confused.
I understand.
But for the South Oldham Dragons, Nick Hamilton, it's their opportunity right here. And that's another turnover right there for Oldham County. They had 3 last week against a really, really good, talented team in Collins last week. So that's 4 turnovers.
First down, Dragons from their own 47. The handoff straight ahead for Greenwell. And he is stacked up there after a short game, but he's a tough runner, 5'8", 170, and he's tough to bring down.
They run that midline. That's their bread and butter right there. They're kind of going to stay that. With South Oldham, feels like they have the advantage versus most teams with their offensive line, so they're going to stick to that game plan more than likely.
Nick Hamilton, the quarterback for South Oldham, number 12, 5'11", 170, a senior. So experienced man at quarterback for the Dragons. A handoff again goes to Greenwell.
There's a nice saving tackle there by Joshua Wolfenberger. Wolfenberger grabbed out, just held on, and then a host of other colonels came in and helped him out. It's going to make it 3rd and short here for him.
Third down, about 3. The snap and the pitch. Acevedo on the carry, gets down across the 40-yard line in Oldham County territory, and he'll have first down yardage and then some. Now we got a hold, though.
Yeah, all for Noel right there in the backfield. Big lineman right there, number 68, just had reached out. You could see it there. He just reached out and kind of grabbed the defensive player. Acevedo got the first, but all to no avail.
So back it comes.
Big break there for the Oldham County defense. It's a big play right here for them. They can get an opportunity to get the ball right back here if they can hold.
Third down at about 13, facing Hamilton. He goes back to throw. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down back by the 40-yard line.
And there is Wolfenberger again, the sophomore, 6 foot, 250-pound Wolfenberger with another play right there. That's 2 outstanding plays back-to-back by Wolfenberger.
So the kick coming up, the apparent kick, and we look for them to do just that, of course, here early in the ball game. 4th down.
And we haven't mentioned that Oldham County will not be with their key player Miller Brown tonight, so Isaac Bowman will be returning for him.
Here's Acevedo on the kick and boots it over to about the 37, 38-yard line in Oldham County territory, and that's where the Colonels will start as we have a scoreless ball game here, and 9:23 to go in the first quarter. Joey, any thoughts after the first series by each team?
Well, I think that South Oldham must know something we don't. They're not kicking to the returners of Oldham County right there. So they've kicked one out of bounds. They kicked that punt away from Isaac from Bowman. So maybe they see something we haven't seen on film. But no, thus far, rivalry game back and forth right now. So that's just the way it ought to be.
Here's the first down play. A little toss forward. Goes to Bowman. And he takes it across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 6.
And we didn't get to talk about it pregame, but last week South Oldham had a huge win against a rival that was North Oldham. And a lot of times when you use up that kind of emotion, for 1 week, it's tough to come back-to-back weeks right there. So I just don't know how South is going to show up right now, and it's been 0-0, but we'll see how this pans out.
Second down and about 4. There's Dees. He hands off and straight ahead. There's plenty of room there. That is Shepard, Caden Shepard. He's a big threat for Oldham County, 5'11", and Coach says 245. They list him on the roster at 270. Either way, he packs a punch.
Caden Shepard is the man. I've been loving Caden Shepard since I watched him last year. He's rumbling, he's bumbling, he's stumbling. He makes things happen. They give him the ball. He's a big part of their offense right there, number 25. I look forward to see him getting the ball a lot more tonight.
42-yard line and a first down for Oldham County. The Colonels on the move trying to get the first score in this game. Here's Shepard again, has to move right and gets across the 40 to about the 39.
Nice play off the trap right there. You got both guard and tackle pulling. They pull out there, and Caden Shepard just bounces off that and gains a few yards right there. Nice offensive call right there.
Colonels open their season with a win over Lafayette. First win since back in 2021.
Yeah, they're looking for a lot of things, and they've got it so far this year. They're doing really well.
Here's the snap, and again around the right side. Caden Shepard carrying. Gets across the 35 to about the 34.
Good misdirection right there. They faked of Isaac Bowman right there from the play before. Just bring Shepard over there, bring a guard out there, trap with him, and you got to make it 3rd and short. That's a good call there by the offense and Coach Little.
So 3rd down. Got to get it to the 32. Maybe a long 2. Here's the snap to Dees. He hands it off to Shepard. He may be just a bit short.
Yeah, short there. You saw South Oldham on the blitz right there. Number 32, Luke Hatcher with the nice play right there. South brought them all right there. Brought the linebackers and everybody on that. It's going to be 4th and short. Here comes the big fellow, Wells in. Number 79, he's at 6'7", 370, so he's going to go in the middle of that South Oldham defense and try to anchor that down 4th and short.
Let's see what they do here on 4th down. They've still got Shepard back there, of course. And straight ahead goes Dees. Takes it himself. Very close. Big stack in there.
I like Jaden Hurts right there. Philadelphia Eagles go ahead with the quarterback sneak there. And that's going to be a huge call right there, because if South holds them right there, it's going to be tremendous for South on the momentum swing. But if Oldham County can get that first down right there, the way they're moving the ball, I think they can be a threat right here. Okay, and their thing is keep that South offense off the field.
While they do that, let's take a break here on Glycod. 6:31 to go first quarter, no score. We'll be right back with more football on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Well, it's first down, Oldham County, so the drive is alive. The Colonels are moving the ball into South Oldham territory now.
Huge play.
And the drive continues for the Colonels. Dees takes it, keeps it. Now fires over to the left side, and he's got Bowman. Nice catch down near the 20.
Good play action fake right there. Defense is trying to get out there to Dees, and next thing you know, Bowman just does a little 5-yard out. Both defenders run deep with the other wide receiver, and he's wide open, and Dees gets it to him. Nice first down move there inside the 20. In the red zone.
38 for 53 on the year before tonight. 318 yards and 1 touchdown. Also a threat to run the ball, as we've seen. So first down now just inside the 20-yard line. Dees takes it, immediately fires to his right. He's got Bowman out there, and he is down to the 20 to the 15-yard line and then brought down.
Nice quick screen right there. That's basically like an outside handoff. You know, that the way the game's evolved the last 10 years or so is just the quick screen and just throw it out there quick and let your guy get some yards on, just like a handoff, like a quick screen handoff. And it's a nice tackle there by number 27 on defense right there. That's going to be Jules Davila. Jules Davila. Yeah. And Jules, he's a big part of that defense out there. He's just a sophomore as well.
Ball at the 15. Now the snap to Dees. He's going to look to throw it and fires toward the end zone.
Woo! Nice catch. Nice throwing catch.
Touchdown.
That is a great throw and catch right there. Just kind of throws it up. The DB was waiting for it, and he still just threw it up and caught it there. That looked like number 81, Tucker Johnson right there. I'm not for sure. I'm sorry. Number 81, Brooks. Is it Neitlinger? Yeah,
Keitlinger. And,
Keitlinger. Yeah, Keitlinger. And Keitlinger, he's caught some passes as well this year. So it was a nice throw and catch right there. Really nice throw and catch.
Yeah, we'll check it here in just a moment. And now the extra point.
There's our man, Jaime Berea. Berea's going to put that in right there. Nice kick.
Barrera with the extra point, and with 4:48 to go in the first half, Oldham County has taken a 7-0 lead, and we'll be right back with more on Glycod.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and traditional bank is the fourth bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Number 11, set kick. Do not have an 11 on the roster, sorry.
Here's the kickoff now, following the Oldham County touchdown. And a good return up across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Nice job there by Kern. He kind of saw a hole, and some people say wait back for blocking, but on those kickoffs, you see a little hole, you see a little seam, you just take off up in there. Nice return.
Adam Kern on the return. This segment of tonight's game is presented by D's Consulting, LLC. At the 31 for the Dragons. Hamilton at quarterback. Keeps it. Now pitches back. Penalty flag flies.
Nice option play right there. Good job by Hamilton. Good fake in there. Get it out there to Hickerson. But unfortunately, they're going to call that on the wideout, number 11. They're going to say that Andrew Farr was a holding on that. Nice design, though. Very nice design.
So that gain was nullified by the penalty, and we will get it stepped off now, and that'll come back to the 27-yard line. So frustrating for coaches to see the play run, see the play work.
That's the worst thing ever. Sit there, call a play, gain plus 10 yards, do everything right, and then by the referee's thought, he held. Nobody ever thinks they hold.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nobody ever thinks they held. So, the referee calls it, and you're like, man.
Who, me? Yeah. Again, the late pitch. And again, it works this time around the left side. Loose ball over there. A scramble for it. They may have been blown dead before that ball popped away. But
now Acevedo with the nice play right there. Option again. They just went left. Same thing. Draw the Oldham County defense in. Next thing you know, quarterback pitches out there. You've got a running back gain some yards. Nice job there by Acevedo. But we call him Ace. We can call him a nickname. We call him Ace.
That sounds good.
And Ace had a nice run there. I think he was down on the ground too as well when they called it.
And that's where you see the experience of Hamilton, a quarterback too, to know when to hold it, and when he's got the pitch man out there.
He's a great kid. His second-year starter right there. Big-time experience.
This time he hands off, and it's Acevedo breaking through the left side. Gets up to about the 40-yard line before he's tackled.
Nice job there by the Oldham County defense right there. You saw number 56 in there. Usually a defensive tackle. Sam Dawson out there playing a little fullback. Kind of pancaked one of the kids over there, but Still, the rest of the defense came up, made the play, so it's going to be 3rd and short. Good job by the Oldham County defense.
3rd down and about 3 to go. And they are on the 39 in their own territory.
They're all bunched in there. Got big Dawson there like the fullback.
Yeah, he's had a word with Dawson. Now he takes the snap and hands it off. Acevedo straight ahead, and he comes across to the 45-yard line. That'll be good for a 1st down for South Oldham, and now they're on the move.
That's the strength of this South Oldham offense. Well, their defense, too, is their offense and defensive line. They usually outsize everyone. They wear teams down, and that's where their bread and butter. That's their bread and butter, offense and defensive line.
They lost their opener to Anderson of Ohio, but have since come back with 3 straight wins. 1st down now for the Dragons on their own 45-yard line. Hamilton under center takes it and hands off to Greenwell. Not much there for him.
No, they tried to ride him in there, and he's kind of unsure if he wanted to give it to Greenwell or not. So instead, they just kind of both held onto the ball, and the Oldham County defense came in and made a play. That first game for South Oldham against the Anderson team, they were a really, really, really talented team, a really good team. And then they came back with shutouts the next couple of weeks. They had Nelson County and Spencer County shutouts, then beat a really nice, improved North Oldham team last week, 38-20.
2nd down now, and just about 10 to go. No gain on that first one. Here's the snap, and the handoff comes to Hickerson. He comes right, crosses the 45.
Oh, fumble. Hard. Nice hit right there.
Loose
Woo!
Football near midfield. And that's going to be a turnover.
Nice open field tackle right there by number 17. That's Tyler Rourke. He's one of the team captains out there. Rourke made a nice open field tackle, and Hickerson just coughed it up right there. Very fortunate for the South Oldham Dragons.
Yes,
very fortunate.
No turnover. Thought he had pointed back in the other direction, but
that would have been a huge play right there. And that's one of the things that we may get to talk about here a little later is that winning the turnover battle. And if Oldham County can win the turnover battle, it will be huge in their favor winning this game tonight.
Well, Hamilton brings them up to the line of scrimmage at the 48-yard line, 3rd down, and whistles blow as that play gets underway.
Being offsides against the defense.
A defensive penalty here against Oldham County, an offside call.
You never want to say anything's a positive when something negative like that happens to you, but that may have been a positive for the Oldham County team because it looked like Cole Greenwell was off to the races on that. So that may be a positive for them just to get the 5 yards there and still make it 3rd and short.
Possibly saved by the whistle there.
Yes.
3rd down and short. Couple of yards to go for South Oldham. There is Hamilton on the keeper. He's got 1st down yardage. Is hit hard as he crosses the 40 and wrestled down by several Colonels, but it's a 1st down for South Oldham.
And that's a huge play for the South Oldham Dragons right there. They've used that constantly throughout the last 2 or 3 weeks. Hamilton will ride, and as soon as they run with Cole Greenwell, next thing you know, Hamilton keeps it up the middle. He had some tremendous runs the last couple of weeks with that play.
So we're seeing numerous weapons and numerous ways to use them, aren't we, from South Oldham so far?
And that is their bread and butter.
1st and 10 from the 39. Again, the pitch, this time Azevedo. He's got some room, cuts back toward the middle as he crosses the 30 and gets down to about the 28, 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's a huge play right there. Just basically option. Just giving them a different look, but it's the same play right there, They just use Acevedo, use Ace. He kind of goes in short motion one way, then comes back the other way instead of bringing him from the other side. And they've got something going with that option right now.
Fast-moving first quarter. We've come to the end of the first period of play. The score, Oldham County 7, South Oldham nothing, but they are on the move. And we'll be right back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment on Black Hawk.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
Start of the second quarter, South Oldham on the offense and seeing some battles down in that line, aren't we?
Huge battles in the trenches right there. You got big 79 Matt Wells and 78 Dallin Hall.
Really been going at it. Here is Hamilton throwing.
Wide open, nice play.
Wide open. Oh, he slipped and fell. That was Azevedo, I believe.
Yes, nice design.
Yeah, and he was open out there, but must have just been indecisive as to which way he wanted to go and just lost his balance.
Well, in the old days, you just say turf monster. That little man tripped you up there. But, that's nice design right there. You had one guy deep, one guy short. Defense ran with the guy going deep, and Hamilton, he knew he was going to take a hit right there and took it, but still made a nice throw to Ace as Ace catches that ball, takes it inside the 15-yard line.
First down, South Oldham. They're now at about the 12-yard line. Here's Hamilton keeping and going across the 5 to about the 4.
That play is so effective right there. You just watch Hamilton. He just reads the tackle. The tackle runs out there with Greenwell, and then Hamilton just goes right up the middle. Like I said, he's had tremendous success with that play the last 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and already showing early success here in this game.
Oldham County trying to make a stand here as we open the second quarter of play. They're trying to protect a 7-0 lead, but South Oldham knocking on the door.
Like I said, South, they've averaged over 41 points the last 3 games.
Turns this time and hands to Greenwell, but they're waiting for him there. He got to maybe the 3-yard line. They wrestled him back to the 4.
It's a good job right there by the Oldham County defensive line right there. Going to make it 3rd and short here. That one or two things going to happen. They're probably going to either throw it or they're going to midline it and let the quarterback keep it, let them all run with them, and Hamilton will keep it. That's what's been successful, or the option. If you're Oldham County, just be aware of that option, or Hamilton keeping that on the fake.
Third down play coming.
And there's Hamilton keeping it.
Keeps it.
Oh, they got him that time.
Toward the goal line. He's short of the goal line, but they can get a first down without getting a touchdown here.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and inches right here. And, plays like this, when you talk about your positive is your offensive, defensive line, you just tell your boys, go get it. Go get it, guys. Let's show them what we got. Big rivalry game here. Show them what you got. On the flip side of that, if Oldham County makes a stop here, be a huge momentum swing right there. So let's see what happens.
Hamilton back to the huddle now, and out they come on 4th and short. Nick Hamilton, the quarterback, up under center, and whistles blow before that ball is snapped.
That's Coach Little calling a timeout right there. He's trying to let him get set to see what's going to happen. Call that quick timeout. Good job by Coach Little to kind of see what he wants.
7-0 the score. Oldham County in front, and they have given a good account of themselves so far in this ball game.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not quite sure yet if South Oldham is still excited about last week, and they, because it's hard to get up back-to-back weeks. I know Oldham County is fired up. I know they're ready to play, and I don't know if we're seeing the best of South or if we're seeing them on the second-hand emotions. So, but they have been moving the ball. Because that's what they do. They move the ball. Like I said, they've averaged over 41 points their last 3 games. So that's what they can do. And, they've got a multitude of ways to put points up. They've got Acevedo, you got Hamilton, you got Greenwell. You've got some other receivers out there. So, and you got the huge offensive line. So.
All right, 4th down it is, and less than a yard for a first down.
And me personally, I'm going to run right behind Troy Fowler and Matt Wells on the right side.
Here is Hamilton breaking through, and he is in for the touchdown.
And that seems to be the way everything's going these days. Everyone Everyone goes to Jalen Hurts' way, and we just lost the lights. I hope we didn't lose him for good there. But
maybe the show, part of the show after a touchdown.
I was like, well, we've been out here where we've lost the lights. We're out here, we lost the lights for about 40 minutes, on a cold playoff night. So when they go out here, I just want to make sure. But that's what everyone does. A la Jalen Hurts, they do the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback sneak there, 1-yard run.
Aiden Arthur with the kick, and he sends it through, and we have a tie ball game with 9:25 to go, second quarter. Oldham County 7 and South Oldham 7. Back with more football in just a moment on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
We're back at South Oldham High School. Glad you could join us on Glycod tonight. I'm Keith Elkins, Joey Hamilton alongside, Jeff Cooper, our producer, Evan Collins on the camera tonight. And off to a good start in this rivalry ball game. 7-7 the score as we get the kick from South Oldham following the touchdown. Going to be taken by one of the up men at the 30, 35, and brought down at the 38-yard line. So that's where the Colonels will start.
It's a nice job by Ryan Gills getting what he can get on there. 6'2" sophomore. Just that's all he has to do. You're one of the up backs. They kick it short. You just catch it and then get what you can get and hold on that ball. So pretty good field position there for Oldham County.
They'll start at the 37-yard line.
And I'm looking at the freshman right now back there playing defensive back for South Oldham. That's Adrian Miles right there. They've yet to really go at him. Let's see what they do. Seeing that Ethan Arnold playing.
Dees and throws and missed his man that time.
Looking for Zach Davis right there. Zach Davis was a quarterback. Looks like he's playing a little wide out right there. Try to throw to him behind him a little bit. It's almost a big opportunity out there for number 10, Anthony Dixon. An opportunity for a pick there.
They'll bring up second down now. 37-yard line for the Oldham County Colonels. Dees at quarterback. Looks him over now. Bowman coming, and Bowman takes the handoff. Here's Bowman around the right side. Crosses the 30 to about the 32 before he's brought down. Dawson was in on the stop. Davila also there.
And Adrian Miles showing he belongs right there, the freshman. I talked to his dad earlier. His dad is over there cooking hamburgers and hot dogs for the pregame, and he's excited about his son getting the start tonight. Unfortunately, like I said, Ethan Arnold hurt that shoulder. So, and right there, number 25 shows he belongs. Nice open field tackle right there. Good job.
They'll sell a few hamburgers tonight. This is a huge crowd here this evening.
Oh, tremendous crowd, tremendous atmosphere tonight.
Third down play. Dees fakes, draws a man into the air, and then fires long downfield. Got a man out there. It is caught and a race to the goal line. The tackle made at about the 10-yard line.
Kingston Dugan. Dugan is also a quarterback and a DB getting a little wide out time, and I think that all the DBs got sucked in when they saw the huge block there by number 25 right there, Caden Shepard. Shepard makes a huge block right there as the defender goes up, and I think everyone just kind of froze, and next thing you know, wide open down the field. There he is, number 18.
Yeah, and Dugan played some quarterback earlier this year. Now
yes.
Effective at the wide receiver position. Here is Shepard heading for that goal line, and he is there. He is a touchdown.
Caden Shepard right there. Nice run. That's going to be a 10-yard touchdown run right there, Caden Shepard.
Well, a big play for the Oldham County Colonels, put him in position, then Shepard running hard, and he is expected to be that kind of offensive threat, and he certainly delivered there, and now they've got a chance to move out to a 7-point lead again.
Nice run there. Looks like Oldham County's got a game plan here tonight.
The kick is away, and it is good.
Jaime Berea with a nice PAT right there. And just like that, that's the answer that Oldham County gives back to South. I mean, moments after they scored.
So right now it's 14-7. 8:17 to go in the second quarter here at South Oldham. We'll be right back with more on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blind to rent, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Back at South Oldham High School, and Oldham County leads it here over South Oldham 14-7. 8 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the second quarter, and what has been a very entertaining ball game. Watching these teams moving the ball, some good aggressive defensive plays as well. It's fun to watch.
It's exciting. This is how rivalry should be, back and forth, back and forth. Got a huge crowd on both sides right here. One side wearing black, and then they're some wearing the green because of the South Oldham. And then on the other side, you're looking at all the blue and just tidbits of red, but more blue. With Oldham County, just the way it should be.
So we have Kern and Collier, or rather Kern and Acevedo, back for South Oldham. They're standing on about the 4-yard line, awaiting the kick. And there is the kick, and it's going to be taken.
Ace with the ball.
Yes,
Ace with the
Acevedo,
nice play right there.
About the 20-yard line.
Nice tackle.
Right there.
Nice
and
tackle right there.
A little extra activity right after the play ended. I think they're going to be okay. Everybody's going to be okay, and no flags fly.
Yeah, no blood, no harm right there. That's Jaden Corm. Jaden Corm with the tackle right there on the backside. And if he doesn't make that play, I think Acevedo might be gone to the races on that.
He's very quick, and he had some room there. But that was a big hit right there and got him at the 21-yard line. So that's where the Dragons will start as Hamilton joins the huddle.
Yeah, huge play right there in the backside. Like I said, it looked like Ace was heading to the races on that. He had a huge return last week against North to set him up for a second-half score.
Now Hamilton tosses it back, and it's like Acevedo again. Yes, it is, and he's up to about the 23-yard line.
And not much room there. That's good play right there by Brendan Haskin. Haskins, a junior. It looks like they got a lot of young players on both sides there. They're going to be bringing back next year. Good for both teams.
Tyler Roark also near that defensive play, one of the leaders on the defensive unit for Oldham County. Hamilton still has it, now cuts right, and he has some room around the right side. Now he's up to the 40, 45, midfield, and is bumped out of bounds.
Oh, not smart, son. Not smart, not smart, not smart. Terrible right there, unfortunately, for Oldham County after Hamilton makes a tremendous run. David Turner, as Hamilton steps out of bounds, just puts his shoulder into him, and I don't know if the rivalry got the most of him right there. And Hamilton does a great Brad Pitt right there and falls down. And so they throw the flag. It's going to be 15 more yards right there. Yeah. Once those quarterbacks, really once anybody gets past that little white of the sidelines, you got to let it go. But especially a quarterback. When the quarterback gets out there, just get away from him.
So the penalty on the personal foul will put it inside the 30-yard line.
Huge play. Like I said, Hamilton on that option. They leave him open, and he just makes big plays.
First down, he pitches it out to his left. That's Greenwell. He's looking for room around the left side and almost turned the corner, but was wrestled down there by Ryan Giles again, and he made a good play there to beat him to the sideline, but Greenwell was looking for some room around there.
He's looking for room. He's getting a great block out there by number 11, Andrew Farr out there. His wideouts out there making great blocks, giving him time. That's what the coach wants to see, you know. Basically, sometimes those wideouts become glorified guards out there, and they give Greenwell just enough time to pick up a first.
He did get the first down. They are now at the 17-yard line. So now it's South Oldham on the move, trailing by 7.
High formation.
As Greenwell in the backfield along with Hickerson. The pitch to Hickerson, the deep man. He heads around the right side, gets down close to the 10-yard line.
Tyler Rourke on a nice play right there. Also at number 54 right there. Brendan Haskin right there taking it. But it's South going to the affirmation deep, almost like student body right, old school USC football. Toss sweep and get at least 5-6 yards in that play. Nice play out there.
It was Hickerson on the carry. Listed at 5'8", 162-pound sophomore, and now a second down play. Greenwell ahead. He crosses the 10-yard line, gets down to about the 8.
And basically, they've got Oldham County outmatched on that because they're giving them an unbalanced line. And when you unbalance the line, it just makes the defensive line, there's a gap in there somewhere. You just have to find the gap. If they don't move over, there's a gap somewhere. And then when they do move over, is it really a little something to the backside? So right now, when they put that extra man in there, it's a seam in there. And that's what South Oldham took advantage of that play to make it third short.
Third down and very short for the first down. Just inside the 10. Hamilton takes it, looks for room, has it, and goes across the 5 to about the 3, and that'll be a first down. He was patient, wasn't he, on that play?
He was very patient on it. And, if Hamilton was the quarterback, we'd be saying it's a Wildcat, but he's the quarterback. So, because they went with no backs, it was an empty backfield. They had 3 men on the right. They had Sam Dawson and the guys to the left. So, we can't really call it a Wildcat because with quarterback there. So, just a nice play right there. Nice design. Like I said, you had your big boys on your right. You had big guys on the left. Just pick and choose your way.
First down and goal at about the 4.
Same set again. Can't call it a Wildcat. Don't know if he'll throw it.
He does throw. Flips it out to the left side. Oh! Pops in the air.
The referee, they haven't blown the whistle, but I guess they're going to assume, which I hate to say, they're going to assume it's an incomplete pass because it could have been right there. I did not really see the official. I didn't see the official wave his hands incomplete or anything. They just kind of let it go. So it's one of those things, they let it play out and let the kids make the call on it. So it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down and goal now.
You're going to try to fool them on that with the no back and say, well, we ran it last time. We're going to do that. But back to the affirmation. Looks like they're probably going to toss it one way or the other.
Hamilton takes it. He hands it off. Acevedo straight ahead. Touchdown.
Nice play there by Acevedo right there. This 4-yard run right there in the deep affirmation. Just fake the fullback one way. Tailback goes the other way. Right behind number 51 right there. Troy Fowler. And big 79 right there. Matt Wells. Easy pickings.
Arthur on to try for the extra point. Hamilton doing the holding as they shift into formation for that play. 4:48, second quarter. Here's the snap and the kick, and it is good, and we are tied again. South Oldham 14, Oldham County 14, and with 4:48 to go in the second quarter of play. Back with more second quarter action on Glycod right after this.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Back at South Oldham, set for the kickoff. Arthur gets it away. Bowman has it. He's at the 25-yard line, tripped up there, and then some help from other South Oldham Dragons. They bring him down at about the 26.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a flag here. Probably going to have a block below the waist or some kind of hold against Oldham County kick team. They actually kicked it back to Isaac Bowman that time. The first 2 times they kicked off, they kicked it short. Kicked it back to Bowman that time. We got a flag here. The official is trying to figure it out there. They're going to see what the call here is.
Right now the ball's at the 27-yard line. Oldham County trying to get started again after South Oldham just evened it up.
Holding. Oh, it's a holding and some kind of a illegal block hit by the kicking team right there. They probably tried to hold someone up and hitting. And, you know, one of the blockers, they probably tried to hold him up there. And
well, we'll see.
That's going to be
this is going to be marked.
15-yard penalty right there. That helps Oldham County out big time right there. Huge penalty right there. Yes, sir.
Beyond the 40 and about the 41-yard line. So first down, Colonels.
This helps the Colonels out right there. They're starting out good field position again on the plus 40 side.
Dees takes it, hands it off. Shepard straight ahead. Gets up to about the 45.
And right now, the Oldham County offensive line is matching up with that South Oldham defensive line. They're doing a good job taking on those guys right now. It's usually the South Oldham defensive line that's wearing people out, but looks like Oldham County's up for the challenge tonight.
Second down play from the
thus
44,
far.
About 2nd and 6.5. And the snap, Dees looking, now cranks it up, throws, and over the hands of his receiver.
Yeah, Bowman just wide open right there, just kind of outstretched for his hands right there. They're running some nice designs on the routes. They're open right there. You know, those plays, you know, you look at it one or two ways. As a coach, you're like, hey, it hit your hands, you better catch the ball. but if you're the, you're the other coach there, you're like, come on, man, get it right there to him. Trying to get it, as much as you can in the bread basket. So
sounds like somebody might have said those words to you at one time.
I've heard several words. But this good thing it's a family program.
Coaches have unique ways of expressing themselves.
Yes, they do.
All right, ready to go now. The snap, and this time a quick pass out to the right. He's got Keitlinger, and he is up to the 50-yard line. Flag is down.
Nice catch, nice throw right there. Nice job right there. Good open field tackle there by number 7, that's Adam Kern, and number 27 right there, Jules Davila. And those plays are so tough because if a defensive guy turns his back to you, it's like you don't want to hit him, but he's there, and if you touch him, they're going to call it every time. Every time is a wide out or a blocker.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that really gives you an idea of the speed of the game, because it's not like the guy is thinking about, oh, I'm going to hit this guy in the back. It's just this is the way the play is transpiring, and you don't want to just stand there.
You can't just stand there, and it's turned into where these guys have to throw their hands up and try to position or body themselves almost like in basketball, like a moving pick. You almost have to slide over, but you can't extend those arms. And as soon as you extend those arms, they say block in the back.
The ball will be at the 37-yard line. It'll be a third down play coming. Third and about 15.
Big play for both teams right here.
The snap to Dees. Looking, has some time, floats it out there. Keitlinger too far ahead of him to haul down, and so that's an incomplete pass.
Dees on the option right there. He had the big tight end coming across there. He had number 5, Zach Holman, or he was going to go to Keitlinger. He tries to play that safety. And if he can put that ball with a little more oomph, a little flatter, a little low line drive there, he can probably complete that pass. When you float it up there and give that safety a chance, good things don't happen. So
we'll see Caden Shepard back to punt right now in punt formation. He's standing at about the 26-yard line.
And Acevedo is a threat.
And a bit of a line drive kick. Acevedo's got it. Got a little bit of room. Makes a man miss. He's across the 40 to the 45 and tackled at about the 47-yard line, but that's a nice return.
Hey, that's all you want from your returner right there. Catch the ball, gain some positive yardage, keep us with the ball, don't turn it over. That's all you ask for. That's all you can ask for. There's a nice upfield tackle there by Zach Davis right there on the special teams for Oldham County. But no, Acevedo does exactly what you want. Handle the ball, keep the ball for us. If you gain some positive yards, that's a positive in itself.
A first down from the 46-yard line. Hamilton with it. And looked like they had a little bit of a snag on the handoff that time, and not much there.
Yeah, sometimes on that midline, quarterback has to make that decision where I keep it or pull it in that time, and he kind of, the defensive tackle feathered. So when he feathered right there, they had to make a decision. But this is huge right here for the Oldham County defense because they haven't really stopped South the last 2 times they've had the ball.
Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Second down play and about 9 yards. Here's the pitch around the left side, and the tackle is made near midfield. That is Greenwell on the carry.
Greenwell on the carry, Rourke on the tackle right there. You see South Oldham is overloading their side, so they're sealing down the whole side, and if Rourke's not there to make that play, or at least to slow him down, Greenwell's off for about another 5 or 10 yards.
And now a third down play.
There's Hamilton.
Hamilton takes it. He's going to keep it this time across midfield down to about the 47-yard line before he's brought down.
And it looks like Oldham County's ready for that this time. You got number 53 out there. You got some other guys out there ready for Hamilton to keep the ball. You got Tyler Brady out there just waiting. It's Hamilton. That's been their bread and butter. Ride Greenwell. Then Hamilton keeps it. And huge fourth down play right here. 4th and 2. Looks like on the Oldham County side of the ball, side of the field, South, big decision right here.
They're going to take a timeout to talk about it. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back with more football action on Glycott.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct. Not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Back at Crestwood, Kentucky, Cy Tucker Field, Mitchell F. Urban Stadium at South Oldham High School. I'm Keith Elkins, Joey Hamilton alongside, Joe Cooper, our producer, and Evan Collins on camera. And we've seen a really good football game so far.
Really good game here tonight thus far. We got both former head coaches here at the game. Let's watch this.
Greenwell on the big play, hits into the line, and he's got the first down yardage, it appears.
Oh, yeah, nice job right there. He's run behind Wells and number 51, Troy Fowler right there. Run behind those two guys, and you're gonna get a yard or two almost every time you touch it. But I was saying we have both former head coaches here. We have Jamie Reed and Coach Brown here, Jamie Brown. We have the Jamies here. Both these guys, Jamie Brown actually coached North Oldham last year. And you got Jamie Reed here in the stands, a former South coach.
First down, whistles blow before we can go very far with that play.
Don't know if we weren't set or had a little movement right there. Offsides. Ooh. Yeah, these guys got to watch the ball. This twice now. And Oldham County have been offsides, and you can't give up free yards like that to a team like this in the green. Give them those free 5 yards. That's going to cause you trouble right there. You got to win that battle, and that's giving free yards. To a team like South Oldham, it's not good. So you guys got to watch the ball. Watch where you line up at.
39-yard line, 1st and 5 for the Dragons now. And here is Hamilton looking, and he's going to take off with it. Gets to the 36, 35, and down to about the 33-yard line.
Nice job by Hamilton getting what he can get out there, kind of sprint out there, and there's nothing going, so he gets what he can get, but I think we have a hold in the backfield. Oh.
Yeah, he picked up a lot of that on second effort, too, which, of course, wouldn't have anything to do with the hold, but the hold.
Yeah, well, as it's called face mask there on the South offense, but I've seen a couple of skirmishes out there. But, when you have battles like this, you have guys out there that outside the play, they're just still, giving full effort because, it means something to them. 10 years, 12 years down the road, they'll see him at the local Cracker Barrel or someplace saying, hey, man, I remember you. I remember I knocked you out in that one play. Remember that?
Yeah, those linemen remember those guys across from them, don't they?
Oh, yeah. You see him over there at your local Circle K or something, or see him over at the little restaurant. I said, man, remember I knocked you out? And I don't know, guys. I don't remember that. He says, I do.
Yeah, his recall may be a little different.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's always fun getting back with those old memories of high school.
Now 1st and 20 for the Dragons. Hamilton looking, and he puts it up in the air. A jump ball situation down here on the 25-yard line. That one falls to the turf.
Good job right there. Good defense right there. That's an excellent job right there by Ryan Gills. Number 11, Andrew Farr, really didn't have an opportunity. It's basically a rebound, just throw it up off the glass, and who's going to get that rebound? Jump ball situation. So it's good protection right there what they gave Hamilton, but kind of floated that one up there, and everybody's waiting for that one.
Nearing halftime. And a tie ball game. 14-all on that scoreboard.
Been an excellent first half.
Now a second down play, 2nd and 20. Hamilton keeps it straight ahead. He goes to the 40, 35-yard line, and he is very close to a first down.
Nice play there. That's their bread and butter right there. He just kind of fake the back, ride him. The defense, that tackle takes off right there. There was no one. There was not a defender right there in the middle for the South Oldham blockers to block. There was no one there. Hamilton just takes straight down the field. Still 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd and about a yard for South Oldham. Hamilton standing at the 40, throws quickly and
right
through
behind
the hands of his intended receiver.
Yeah, he kind of rushed himself a little bit, had a little more time than what he thought right there. If he could have planted and set his feet right there, he could have hit his receiver on stride or hit Andrew Farr in stride and stayed through a little bit behind him right there. And it's going to be 4th and 1 right here. So it's a big call right here.
Yeah, just a little bit behind the receiver that time. That's a very difficult play for a receiver to make.
Oh, yeah.
Momentum going the other way.
No one likes those going across the middle, but looks like they're probably going to – well, no, they're not. I thought they were going to go underneath and do a little Jalen Hurts action here, but this big 4th down play. See what happens here.
4th down play, final minute of the first half. Hamilton keeps it. He's got the yardage. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown.
Wow, what a play. That's their bread and butter right there. Hamilton fakes it, and then runs straight down the left sideline for a 35-yard touchdown run. Nick Hamilton, the senior, coming up again in the big rivalry game.
He reads the situations well, and then he has some speed that he can turn on, as we saw there in the open field, and he took it all the way, and a momentum shift for South Oldham here in the final seconds of the first half.
And that's why his coach said he loves him. He said he is the ultimate senior ball player right there.
So 21-14 is the score following the successful extra point. And we'll keep it right here for the final 26 1/10 seconds of the first half, as South Oldham has now taken the advantage, and for Oldham County they had really battled, and then just one minor slip, and there goes Hamilton, and now they're behind.
And what's so huge about that is if Oldham County does nothing with the ball, South Oldham gets the ball back at halftime. So they're going Nick Hamilton, like I said, the Oldham County defense has not been able to stop the South Oldham offense. So, and they're going, like I said, they're going to get the ball right back at halftime again.
So they have the light show in front of the enthusiastic crowd, and a big crowd here, as you might expect. Two schools very close to each other, and each has a large fan contingent.
Oh yeah, these a lot of these kids, in the old days, they all be going to school together. They'd be out there teammates. And has it been? Go ahead.
He's got the kickoff away. And that is Bowman looking for some room around the left side, and comes up across the 30-yard line to about the 32. Happens with 7.7 to go.
Shouldn't do anything here. I'm thinking 7.7. You just probably take a knee and take it in and try to regroup that defense, because you don't want to make any turnovers right here and give South the opportunity to score again. Probably just ought to take a knee. But like I said, a lot of these kids were teammates, back in the day. So, but let's see what Coach Little's got up his sleeve.
Now the snap and the handoff. It is Shepard straight ahead.
Just going to add to his run total right there, give him a couple more yards.
38-yard line, and we're counting off the final 10 seconds, and that should do it for the first half here tonight. A very entertaining, exciting first half. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you'll stay with us for our halftime report, followed by the second half of action tonight. These two rivals go at it here in Crestwood, Kentucky tonight. The score at the half, South Oldham 21 and Oldham County 14. And we'll begin our halftime report in just a moment after this break on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Mill Ridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Mill Ridge a better place.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community. Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by the Oldham County Health Department. Find out about their array of wellness programs and services by visiting oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people, strong community.
We're back at halftime at South Oldham High School, 21-14. The home team leading here. South Oldham over Oldham County, and what has been a very entertaining first half. Keith Elkins along with Joey Hamilton. And Joey, we've seen the South Oldham team here take the momentum away in the last few minutes, but let's talk about some of the scoring plays here in the first half and see how this game just came to this point.
Well, here in the first quarter at 4:48, 19-yard touchdown pass from Derek Dees to Brooks Keitlinger. It looked like South, they just caught South on the heels right there, and that was a nice play right there, and the kick by Jaime Barrera to make it 7-0. But then right back in the second quarter, Nick Hamilton comes back with a 1-yard touchdown run a la Jalen Hurts, quarterback sneak. And then Aiden Orther with the field goal kick. And then the Caden Shepard and the Oldham County boys come back. They come right back. They answer that right back with a nice pass to Keitlinger. And then Caden Shepard takes it from 10 yards out. Barrera kicks the PAT, make it 14-7. And then, as we say, it's the battle of the OC. South Oldham comes right back, and then Avesedo, ace, gets a 4-yard TD run, and then he ties it up with 4:48 in the second right there. And then with 26 seconds to go, 4th and 1. 4th and 1 from 35 yards out. Hamilton, the senior, fakes it to Greenwell. Everyone goes that way. He runs right up the middle, takes to the left, and scores a 35-yard touchdown, which has been the difference here in this first half.
What would you say the coaches are covering now? Say the top point or two that each coach wants to get across to his team that they need to do here in the second half?
Well, Coach Little's obviously got to say that our offense has been pretty good. You know, it's go 14 points in the first half, but defensive-wise, it's not that they're playing terrible. They're just giving up the big play. They're giving up the big play when needed. You know, each time South has made a play, it's been on a 3rd and 1, a 4th and 1, a 3rd and short. You know, they're holding the other downs. So, you know, they just need that consistency. For South, like I said, I'm not sure if it was all that emotion from last week. You know, I don't know if Coach realized that. You know, Coach, in the interview I had with him, he said he wasn't pleased with the Wednesday practice. So, you know, after a big game last week against North, you wonder, were they ready to play at all? But the last 3 drives they had, they couldn't be stopped. So maybe they've woken up, and they're going to get the ball here first half, the first drive of the second half here. So we'll see what happens. You know, like I said, Oldham County needs a big stop. We'll see if South is woken up and they're going to keep moving the ball.
Yeah, they've got a chance to keep it going with possession of the football to start the second half. So right now, South is on top by 7, 21-14. Our halftime report will continue in a moment, and we'll take a break and be right back on Glycol.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Line Direct, not just blinds. Line Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Back at halftime as halftime festivities continue here at South Oldham High School. A great ball game tonight, 21-14 the score. South Oldham taking the lead very late in that first half, but this is still pretty much anybody's ball game at this point, so we're looking forward to an exciting second half as well. I'm Keith Elkins, Joey Hamilton alongside, and Joey, we saw Nick Hamilton really show us a lot there in that first half. He's piled up some good numbers already. He came in with some good numbers. He was over 300 yards rushing for the season, and he is certainly on a great pace again tonight.
He's actually averaging over 10, 12 yards a carry right now. I think he has 10 carries for about 112 yards. And, you know, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about, or, well, we never got to talk about earlier, is the keys of the game.
Yeah.
You know, got to the keys of the game. You know, we talk about South Oldham and Oldham County, and you know, we'll start back with Oldham County with their keys to the game is and what they've done, and they were kind of in charge of it. You know, the keys of the game earlier at Oldham County, they needed to control tempo, and that's what they kind of did. They controlled the tempo. They kind of scored first. They were on top, you know, and the special teams battle right there. They didn't have to punt. When South did kick to them, they kicked short. They kicked out of bounds. So, you know, they were kind of in charge right there. And last of all, you know, they want to eliminate turnovers, and so they haven't really had any turnovers. You know, so it's been a good clean. They've done about what they wanted to do, other than stop Nick Hamilton on the long runs. You know, South Oldham County, you know, they've done what they wanted to. Except for on the South Oldham side, in keys to the game, you know, the offense and defensive line, you know, win the interior right there, and the offensive line has won the interior on some of those short yardage plays where it's 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, or give it to Greenwell, or if Hamilton did a quarterback sneak or whatever the case may have been, they've won that. On the defensive line, Oldham County's offensive line has kind of held their own. You know, held their own and kind of pushed that defense around a little bit. So you know, the Oldham County's done well for that. South Oldham, they want to keep that offensive. They want to keep their offense on the field, you know, for long, sustained drives. And to a small point, they've done that. But Hamilton's made breakaway runs. You know, if he gets caught or something from behind, they're still on the field. And you know, I've seen the last few games that South Oldham's played. Their offensive line has worn people down. Those guys are huge. Those guys are big. You know, that's Troy Fowler. That's Matt Wells out there. Got a couple other gentlemen out there, Jake Waldrop. Those guys out there playing, you know, they pretty much own people. And when they're out there a lot and they wear other teams down, you can see the numbers. And that showed in the last 3 weeks of when they played, you know, like when they had Nelson County 40-0. You know, when they beat Spencer County 46-0. Or even last week when they played North Oldham, they won 38-20. Their offensive line has just kind of owned the interior. And then third of all, of course, is eliminate turnovers. You know that's one of those things there where, you know, last week they had one interception and one fumble at North Oldham, and it didn't hurt them. You know, it came at crucial times, which could have kept North in the game, but North didn't take advantage of it. But those are things that, you know, any coach wants you to, you know, do. Eliminate turnovers. Don't have turnovers, and give us a chance to win the game.
That is among the keys a lot of the time. And tonight's keys to the game are presented by Traditional Bank, because who you bank with matters. We are at halftime, and 21-14 is the score. South Oldham on top, and we've talked a lot about Nick Hamilton's play, but that all has to work in with his teammates too, because when you see him do those plays where he hands off the ball or appears to hand off the ball and pulls it back, everybody's got to be on the same page. It just shows a good coached unit and effort by everybody.
That's one of those things. I think that's a South Oldham, I guess, stronghold there. You know, Coach Reed did that. Now Coach Sams is doing that, and you know, quarterback sticks it in there. Cole Greenwell, you know, first few plays, runs up the field 5 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. Next thing you know, the defense makes their adjustment. They go in on Greenwell. Next thing you know, Hamilton holds it. Then everyone plays responsibility football. So the defense then goes right to Hamilton. But then there's number 3. You got Jacob Avesedo, and then you also have Evan Hickerson. Both those guys on the option, and they have a little room to run, and they're getting excellent blocks out there from their wideouts, Andrew Farr. So they're gaining yards, they're gaining yards, they're gaining yards. Then you shut that down. Then Coach changed the formation a little bit, puts Greenwell just to the right of the quarterback. Then he goes left, and next thing you know, Hamilton rising. The whole defense on the flip side go to their right, which is the offense's left. The offense is left. And Hamilton pulls it back, and there's nobody in the middle. And Hamilton runs right up the field, gains 15 yards, gains 20 yards, runs for a touchdown. So, you know, it's tricky. It's tough. And like I said, when you play responsibility football, if just one person missed their responsibility, they're off to the races.
We'll take a final halftime break here and be back with a little bit more before second half action resumes as we take this break on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
We're back at South Oldham High School. Second half getting ready to start here in just a couple of minutes. This segment of tonight's game is presented by D's Consulting, LLC. Joey, we talked a bit about what South Oldham has accomplished on offense, but we've seen Derek Dees and his Oldham County teammates do some good things on their offensive end as well.
Hey, you know, they're missing a key component to their team tonight, Miller Brown. So the other guys have picked up. You got Caden Shepard making very nice plays, very nice runs right there. You got Keitlinger making great catches out there. And you have Isaac Bowman out there, you know, on the outside, returning kicks, making catches right there. You know, if they hook up a few more plays right there, they're right. You know, they're not out of the game at all right here. They just need a huge defensive stop this first series. And then next thing, Derek Dees and the guys get back on the field, and if they can continue to move the ball as they have, then they'll be right back in the game. You know, the only thing that's held them back is you know, a couple of screen plays where they got a holding call, or a nice play, another run there where they got a holding call. You know, a couple penalties right there. Other than that, they're right there in the game. So they're fired up. They're ready to play. They're ready to show, hey, You know, this is their opportunity to try to be kings of the county as well. This is step one for them. South Oldham, they beat North last week, so they're trying to take dominance right here tonight.
Well, you played in a lot of big ball games, and at the high school level, when you play your rival, and like you said, these kids know each other. There would have been a time when they would have all been teammates, and of course they see the family and friends and this huge crowd. What's that do for a player?
It fires you up because you see these guys on a daily basis. My example is, when I went to school, they split. They closed a school called Westport. And all of us guys either had to go to Ballard or Eastern or Wagner, and we all grew up together. We won a Little League championship together. We won 2 Little League championships together. We're thinking we're all going to be together, and then when you split them up, and then I went to Ballard. I'm playing against the guys from Eastern. Those are guys, you're kind of cracking a smile a little bit, but hey man, I'm going to see you at the movie theater. I don't want you beating me. So their mother. You're like, man, when I come over and she cooks some greens and hot dog or whatever, I want to win. I want to say I'm losing. There's Ace. There's Ace.
Going at it here.
There's Ace.
Half. Here he goes.
There's Ace.
One man to beat. He tripped up there at midfield, and he turned the speed on. Thought he might break it, but got tripped up right there at midfield. But still a great start for South Oldham here in the second half.
Deja vu. Last week, second half, North Oldham kicks off to Ace. Ace takes it beyond the 50 on a kickoff return. Same thing this week. Hey, I think Coach gave him that speech. They come out second half, and another great return by Ace. We can call him Jacob. I'm going to call him Ace. He's my guy, Ace, number 3.
Ready to go on first down, and the handoff, and there is Greenwell, and he's got some room.
Are you kidding me?
He is down the right side.
Are you kidding me?
Acevedo hits for the end zone. Dives.
Are you kidding me?
Did he get in?
So, last week, Avesedo, first play from scrimmage, takes the kick. First play from scrimmage, takes it 46 yards to the house. This time, he only takes it 47. He only takes it 46, I'm sorry. If he took it 47, it'd be a touchdown. It takes it 46. What a way to start the game. You can't write that up. You can't make that stuff up.
He was 1 yard short, and that's where they are now on the 1 yard line. Made the dive toward the end zone, but couldn't quite get in there. Here is the snap, and straight ahead, and that's going to be a touchdown.
And he's got the touchdown. But no, you can't make that stuff up. 1 yard touchdown run. He gets the wow. That's like I said last week he takes the kickoff, second half kickoff. Then the first play from scrimmage, he takes it. I think it was about 37 yards for the touchdown. This time he took it 46 to the 1. Then he scores the touchdown. So good for him.
11:34 to go in the third quarter, and already a touchdown on the board for South Oldham. Here is Arthur with the kick, and it is good. And just like that, the Dragons are up by 14. They certainly made the most of that possession to start the second half, as we saw that happen on the opening toss. And now they're up by 14, 28-14, South Oldham in the lead, and we'll take a break here on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
Ready for the kickoff following the South Oldham touchdown, 28-14. Dragons on top of Oldham County. And it'll be Arthur to approach the ball. And he gets it away, and it's going to come to Bowman. Bowman cuts to his left, looking for room around that left side. Turns the corner at the 25, gets up to about the 30.
Good return there. Good return by Bowman.
Yeah, and he covered a lot of ground and then turned upfield, and He's gotten to the 30-yard line. That's where they'll start, 31. And so Oldham needs to get the offense going now because after that early touchdown by South Oldham, down by a couple of scores.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Hickerson, making the play, stopping that. But we'll see what Oldham County. This is a big drive for them. Big drive for them right here. After giving up that quick score to South.
Here is Dees, takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Shepard. Around the left side he goes and is hauled out of bounds over there. Looks like a South Oldham player shaken up on the play.
Yeah, he tried to take on Shepard. Shepard kind of gave him a stiff arm right there and kind of pushed him down. And sometimes your body can kind of, be disjointed or kind of in an awkward position when you go down like that. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Trying to catch the number of the player who was shaken up over there, but it happened near the sideline. I
think it's Jake Butler, I believe it is. I'm not quite sure, but Jake trying to come in on that stop right there against Caden Shepard. And like I said, when a big guy like Caden Shepard, sometimes he puts that stiff arm on you and just kind of moves your body a little differently, and hopefully just a little stinger or something right there, and you can jump right back in the game.
So he's still down at this point over on the far side of the field from our vantage point. And an important drive here for Oldham County. We'll see what happens.
Huge drive here for Oldham County. After that first series, South Oldham scoring like that, like I said, you can't make that stuff up. Avacedo turns the kick past the 50-yard line last week. He does it again this week, second half. Then the first play from scrimmage, he takes it all, last week he took it all the way to the end zone. This week he takes it down to the 1 and then scores in the 1-yard run. So obviously that's in the game plan for South Oldham to give Avacedo the ball the second half. But, still, as we talked about at halftime, earlier we talked about different players. We talked about Avacedo. We talked about Davila. We talked about Hickerson. We talked about all these guys, Greenwell, all these guys they can give the ball to. And then, then they give it to this guy right here, and he just makes a big play. So they've got plenty of weapons. Plenty of guys that can score.
Good news for Jake Butler. He is up off the field and now is going into a bit of a trot as he heads toward the sideline. So we hope we'll see him again tonight. But
it looks like he'll be back.
Even if we don't, it doesn't look like it was a serious injury.
Yeah, like I said, when you hit those big guys, you got to hit them a certain way, otherwise they'll make you feel it.
So second down now at about 6.
That's a good play by Oldham County, the first play there. You can't get it all back at once, so stay within your game plan.
Again, here is Caden Shepard, again trying that left side. He's up close to the 40-yard line, about the 38. Pick up of 4 or 5.
Nice job there by the Oldham County, staying with it, staying with the game plan. Give Shepard the ball again. He makes it 3rd and short.
Third down play, a little less than 4. Oldham County needs to keep this drive going. Here's Dees ready to take that snap. He's got it now. He straightens up and he throws over the middle. There is Bowman. Bowman tackled from behind at about the 40-yard line. He was almost on his way.
Saving tackle there by Jules Davila. Davila makes the saving tackle, but that's an excellent play right there. A little play action, draw them all in. Fake it to the big guy right there. Everyone thinks he's going to get it, then throw it right there to Bowman, and Bowman just gets tripped up from behind by Davila.
First down from the 40-yard line. Now they're in South Oldham territory. Dees has it. He's going to take it himself this time and goes around the right side to the 40 to the 38-yard line, met by several Dragons.
That's a really good job there by Luke Hatcher right there. Hatcher's got contained right there, so he gives up that outside shoulder and just leans on the inside shoulder, then pushes back and makes the quarterback cut back in. And as soon as he cuts back in, there's number 56, Big Sam Dawson. Dawson's got some pedigree on him. His family, I think he has somebody who's played some NCAA college basketball. Played against Duke, had a nice game in the tournament as well. won't really elaborate on that too much more, but you can see he's going to be a player. He's just a sophomore.
Here's the snap to D. Shepard hits into a hole on the left side quickly, but it closes as he gets to the 35-yard line.
Great job there by Jacob Finney right there, defensive end right there. Finney just blocks. His man's blocking him. He holds off the block, then just sheds him off and just seals down and makes the tackle right there. There's a great, if that was textbook, that's a textbook play.
Third down play coming.
Finney's a senior. He's been through the wars.
4 yards needed. Dees takes it, still has it. Now he's
nice play. Woo! Nice play there by Davis Larson right there. Dees, they did a little fake there and had the fullback open in the flat. All he had to do is flip it to him, and Larson jumps up and knocks it down right there. If he catches that, number 5 catches that ball, Zach Holman, he's got some yards in front of him, so that's a great play by Larson to make it 4th down.
He definitely had some room. Now 4th down.
Here we go.
And about 5. He looks to the sideline. He's got Shepard there with him in the backfield. And now I think they're going to take a timeout, aren't they? Yes. Oldham County calls a timeout with 8:59 to go, third quarter. The score, South Oldham 28 and Oldham County 14. We'll be right back after this break on Glycon.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
Big 4th down play coming up for Oldham County as they need to keep this drive alive, trailing now by 14. As we near the midway point of the third quarter.
And they're watching Bowman right here. They're going to try to hit Bowman, and they're waiting on it. And Dawson with a big-time play right there by Dawson. But they tried to play they tried before where they fake it and look for Bowman across the middle, and there are 3 South Oldham defenders waiting on him. And then quarterback had no place to go, and big Sam Dawson comes in and just bats the ball down.
They just kind of erased that play. So we called Dawson's name several times tonight. Sam Dawson. 6'3" and 230, a sophomore. He's going to be a terrific player.
Yeah,
he's already pretty good.
Big Jacob Finney and those guys in there, the rest of that defensive line, those guys are just making great plays right there. Just the South Oldham defense, and that's huge right there. So that's an opportunity missed by Oldham County. As if you're Oldham County, what you don't want to see here is giving up a big play. You'd like for the defense to make a nice stop right here and give your offense the opportunity to get the ball again. But like I said, that offensive line of South, they will wear you down. And I'm sure that defensive line feels like they've been out there forever.
So a chance to really put a claim on the momentum for South Oldham.
Fumble.
Loose ball. Who's got it?
Oh, looks like, and there's an opportunity.
Oldham County recovers, and they are excited, and that was a huge play.
8:47 right there. That's an opportunity that South Oldham's going to give Oldham County, and South Oldham did the same thing last week against North. They gave them an opportunity right there, or North wasn't able to take advantage of that, but fumble recovery right there by Oldham County. You saw that Hamilton and Cole and Greenwell were having difficulties earlier, so I guess that could be expected if you continue to have those difficulties.
So now Oldham County with another chance here as their defense got them the ball back, and now D's back on the field. Bowman comes to the right, and Keitlinger out to the left, and it looks like Dugan way out there too. He caught a pass for a nice play in the first half.
Yes, he did, and it looks like there's less pressure right here. I mean, earlier it's 4th down. You're trying to do this. I think they're going to stick more with the offense right here. And He's open.
From the
He's
39,
open.
off the receiver's hands and intercepted. Coming back the other way at the 45 to the 50 and out of bounds.
And guess who makes the play? Adrian Miles, the freshman. Show him, freshman. Show him you got some hours out there, baby. Nice pick right there off the tip ball. And your wide receiver's got to make that play. You throw it there, and I know it's a little bit high for you, but he's got to make the play. He's standing wide open. Doesn't make the play right there. And when you tip the ball in the middle of the field, bad things happen.
It just seems like everything goes into slow motion at that
Oh,
point.
yeah,
Really
bad things happen for your team.
Up in the air, and
yes, sir.
Miles picked it off, and he took off toward midfield and got to the 48-yard line in Oldham County territory, and now it's the Dragons on the offense again.
Going for the juggler.
Hamilton has to spin out of there, though, and gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice little play action there. You see South going for the juggler. They're like, hey, we're going to try to come back and get a big play right here. Good job by the Oldham County defense to stop that right there. But we'll go back to number 25, Adrian Miles. His daddy ought to bring a hot dog up here for all of us on that one.
That's right. They're celebrating down there.
Oh, yeah, he's over at the grill. He needs to bring one for all of us over here.
He may have let a couple burn while that was happening.
No, he was excited. We talked about it and talked to the coaches, and they said he's an excellent young man to take over for Ethan Arnold while he's injured. And obviously he's made an individual tackle, and now he's got a big pick.
Here is the handoff to Acevedo, looking for some room, gets turned back to the inside. It gets across the 45 to about the 43.
Acevedo with a nice little run there, and going to be face mask there, and Tyler Rourke. Rourke just got his hand in there, stuck in there.
Face mask against OC. Just a 5-yard penalty.
And this is what I mean by just staying on the field. They just keep their offense out there on the field, just methodically getting up and down the field. It's just going to wear down that Oldham County defensive line.
Down after the incidental face mask penalty.
Far comes to the left side.
Got Brady Shad out there at center, out there taking it in. So like I said, offensive line, they're big guys.
Here's Hamilton, turns, hands it off. Acevedo finds some room and comes up the middle to about the 28-yard line, close to a first down.
Going old school right there, a little wishbone right there. Oklahoma, Texas Longhorn wishbone football right there. Back goes one way, give it to Acevedo left. Responsibility football on defense.
They give you a number of different looks, don't they?
Oh, yes, they give you a ton of looks right there. And I think that's pretty cool. I actually, as a coach and a player, on the offense side of the ball, I think give him as many looks as you can.
Hamilton ready to go now. There's his snap. He turns. He fires out to the right side. Got his man and turns and makes a gain to the 15, the 10, the 5, and out of bounds.
Nice catch there by Max Maxson. You had two guys open on the left. Because you had trips to the left. You had two guys open. I think Oldham County is just waiting for the run. He goes to the right, hits Max Madsen. In the one-on-one coverage, he spins out, gains positive yards, and pushes upfield. Nice play by the South Oldham Dragons.
Got him a little further back upfield than I had thought. He was out at the 11, so that's where South Oldham will be. And I believe that's Madsen's first catch tonight.
Yeah, it's his first catch tonight, but they got a ton of them. Like I said, you got a guy wide open out here. 24, that they're not really looking at him, so they got guys open over here. It's a matter of just throwing it. Hamilton keeps it.
Hamilton kept it that time, went straight ahead, got to about the 10. Looked to throw to his left, but
couldn't find anything. Got Joseph Austin Nally out there, 6 foot, 340-pound junior, making a nice tackle right there. Guess if he didn't gain anything, we'll give him a sack on that. Other than that, you got to give him a positive one. I don't think he gained anything, did he?
No, it's second down, and looked like they're right where they were. So on the 11-yard line in Oldham County territory, and now South Oldham looking to really put some distance between themselves and the Colonels.
Oh, fumble. Oh, no, he keeps it.
Keeps it, goes to the right side, hits for the end zone, and he's in there for the touchdown.
That's a great misdirection play right there. You're showing showing option to the left, and your left guard pulls, traps. Once the left guard pull and trap, there was nobody there. If there was someone there, he was looking to option back to the right. So you had about 5 different things going on right there, and that's just one of those plays that, hey, it's awesome. Awesome play right there.
6 more on the board for South Oldham. It's 34-14. Arthur to try for point number 35, and the snap was low, so they'll have to scramble on this one, throw into the end zone, and it's good. So they got a 2-point conversion. It looked like the low snap there.
Yeah, it looked like a low snap right there, and next thing you know, who caught that ball? I wasn't for sure. That's number 20. Is that 27?
I'm not sure who caught that one.
Is that Jules Davila? I wasn't for sure who caught that, but
caught in the back of the end zone, and of course everybody has an appointed spot to go once you know that the play has exploded.
You went right in there, and you can't tell because those lights keep popping on and off, and I think they left a dark spot over there. But that was a nice run there by Hamilton for the touchdown.
So now it's 36-14. 6:08 left. So we'll get the kickoff from South Oldham now as Arthur approaches the ball. And now South Oldham has, at least for the moment, really taken command of this one. Here's the kick, fielded by Bowman near the 15, comes up to the 20, 25, he's at the 30, he's got some room, he's at the 40, they're chasing him down toward the sideline, and they get him out of bounds over there, but he is in South Oldham territory.
Nice job by Isaac Bowman right there. Finds the same right there. They've tried that 3 or 4 times tonight. He's pushed it a little far to the left, and that time he took a seam closer that time and then took it up inside, and nice job there by Oldham County. Nice response there. I know they're looking forward to trying to get something back on the board here.
Yeah, still plenty of time left in the ball game, 4:58 in the third, so they can get back in it, but they are approaching a time when they really need to score.
You need to put points on the board definitely this series, whether it be field goal or touchdown, preferably a touchdown. Another interception.
And it is intercepted. That time Dixon, wasn't it?
Yes, Dixon, number 10 right there. Anthony Dixon waiting right there for it. And, that's just a killer right there. Great return and first play, just give the ball right back to him. And that's part of that turnover battle we're talking about. You lose that turnover battle and you're just not going to win many ball games.
So the interception by Anthony Dixon gives it back to South Oldham. Dixon listed at 5'7" and 150, but he was big on that play and right there on the spot. Good hands. And now the Dragons have it again.
Yeah, they have a good foursome back there. They're 4 guys playing defensive back and safeties back there. You got the freshman, you got Dixon, you got Kern, you got those guys. They do a good job back there. They do a really good job.
Now they look toward the sideline as Hamilton has Greenwell and Acevedo there in front of him. He looks, and he throws out toward the left side, and it is
nice
caught
catch
near the 45-yard line by Farr. He's at the 40, the 37-yard line.
And I don't think that was technically supposed to go to Farr, but hey, when it's rolling, it's rolling. Good things are coming because Farr did the deep route, and then number 5 right there, Max Madsen, did a little up and out, did the little wheel route there where he kind of went up and came out, and the ball was overthrown by him, but then Maxon just said, hey, there's the ball, I'm going for it. And that's what players do. When they see the ball, they go for it. Yeah. So
I'm a receiver, it's time to catch one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ball's in my area, I'm going to get it. Good job, Andrew Farr.
First down at the 38. Now, quick throw out to the right side. Got his man, Madsen, out there. He heads for the 30, 25-yard line, 22-yard line before being pushed out of bounds, and the Dragons are really rolling now.
Oh, yeah, Coach giving them a little bit of everything there. Got to keep them moving, keep them honest, showing some things there, a little quick screen, some other formations, a pass there. So, just keeping the playbook wide open right now.
So Oldham County is going to take a timeout here, and we will take a timeout as well. We got 3:53 to go in the third quarter of play. The score: South Oldham 36, Oldham County 14. We'll be right back with more football on Blacktop.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
South Oldham in business again as they threaten to add to that 36-14 lead.
And a raucous crowd over here in the South Oldham side right now.
And the team has broken it open here in the second half. Here's the throw for the end zone. Madsen's there. Touchdown.
Got him on the stop and go right there. That's a beautiful route. Beautiful by the South Oldham Dragons right there. Just did a little stop, dig route. The defender bent, spun. Hamilton puts a perfect throw up there. That's textbook right there. That's a nice throw and catch right there. You can't draw it up any better than that.
Beautiful play and delivered to him. A nice catch by Madsen in the end zone or near the end zone. Walked on in, and it's 42-14 now as South Oldham has put 3 scores on the board quickly here in the third quarter.
It's like they've woken up.
And there's another one. Add one more to the South Oldham count. It's 43-14, and we have seen them. If you stepped out away from the game at halftime and just now getting back, you're going to wonder if you're watching the same game, because we had a 21-14 ball game that appeared to be up for grabs at halftime, but South Oldham has dominated here. They've been taking advantage of turnovers, and they are really, really getting it rolling on offense right now with the veteran quarterback Hamilton igniting it.
Yeah, they're showing when they're on fire. You know, this group, you know, their veteran squad, you know, they've been through some of the wars there. They lost some tough games in playoffs the last 2 years. They're showing what they can do. And like I said, when they're on a roll, when it gets rolling, it's all downhill. It's hard to stop, and they're showing that right now.
South Oldham looking for its 4th straight victory. They opened with a loss to Anderson of Ohio, but 3 straight on the board in the win column for the Dragons since then, and they are in charge right now with 3:46 to go in the third quarter, and it's a 43-14 South Oldham lead.
The South's on fire right now. You know, as an Oldham County team and coach, you want to kind of tell your players, hey, you know, don't lose. Let's stay with our game plan. I know right now things aren't going the way we actually would like them to go, but hey, you know, we've got plenty more games down the road, so we need to stay with our plan right here. But sometimes it's kind of tough when emotions get caught up in a rivalry game like that.
Line drive kick fielded on a hop by Bowman. Comes up to the 30, and then to the 37 yard line.
Yeah, they switched back there. This time Bowman switched and got on the other side there.
That was Corum.
Jaden Corum decided, you know, Corum said, hey, let me get over here and get one. They keep kicking to your side. And Corum kind of went straight up to the right. He didn't really follow the wall. It looked like he had a little seam there to the left if he had stayed left, but kind of went up to the right, got what he wanted. Then you saw a little shuffle back there, or scuffle, where the rivalry's going. Good to see number 30 back out there in the game for South Oldham. And that's Jake Butler. Jake Butler came out the field earlier trying to make a tackle on Caden Shepard, so good to see him back out there.
Here's Dees. He hands off to Shepard, and Shepard is dragged down from behind. Like Parker Ellis in on that stop, among others, for South Oldham.
Yeah, it looks like South Oldham, they're just bringing everybody. The linebackers are just kind of stepping to the gap. They're not really playing any pass right now. And, you know, this would be the ideal time to throw that quick slant right now. Not when they're expecting it. But they may be expecting it this play, though. Looks like number 9 Larson's out there talking with the safety, 25, the freshman. And
second down play. Here comes Shepard, and he's got a first down. He's up to the 50-yard line. Or
nice run by Shepard right there. And it looked like the South Oldham defense that time may have been trying to play the pass, and Oldham County just takes it right up the gut there. First down, move the chains.
So it'll be at the 49-yard line, still in Oldham County territory, but a good run by Shepard has set the Colonels up with a first down.
First down at the 49.
He's with it, runs to the left, and he's going to keep it, but he's not going to gain much. Maybe got to midfield.
Can't get by big number 56 right there. He just shed the blocker off, and Dawson sheds the blocker off and just wraps him up right there. That's a tough play right there. You know, Dawson just pushed the running back off of him and just grabs the quarterback and stops him for no gain right there. You got 2 excellent defense ends with him and Jacob Finney out there. On the outside, those two guys are holding down in that 33 defense.
So second down now, and right at 10 yards to go again.
Looks like they may be in more of a 3-4 look.
Dees has it, turns, pitches deep. Now looks to pass. That is Dugan. Now he's in trouble. He's scrambling, comes up across midfield and gets into South Oldham territory, but they didn't do what they had intended to do. But Dugan made something out of it.
Yeah, Dugan has played some quarterback in there, so you know you do a little halfback pass there or a little handoff and want to pass it there, and he's looking, and then can't find anyone, so makes the most out of what he can get. Then as they're running around there, Adam Kern kind of comes in there late, and looks like he just kind of dove in there and just came in the wrong way. It looks like he should be all right, but they're giving him a look right now. Tails front 3 with Corbin J and Jacob Finney and Dawson. Those guys doing a heck of a job down there in the defensive line. Then on the offensive side of the ball, you got Pantoros and those guys doing a great job. You know, those guys are just busting their butt. You got Bean Blossom and Pantereros, and those guys are just doing a great job on offense. So, like I said, that big line of South Oldham, they will wear you down.
Got to give credit. That's where it all begins, isn't it? Up there on that offensive line play. And then, of course, we've seen the talent of the players who handle the football, and most notably Hamilton getting things started in that backfield. But they've got a fine offensive unit here. They're going to put up a lot of points on a lot of people, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they are. They're going to score a lot of points. That's why they don't play football 7-on-7, because, if they played 7-on-7, it'd be a totally different game. Sometimes you may see these guys that, the pitch and catch, see a quarterback and the receivers. God, those guys got a lot of talent, man. Why don't they score more points? It's like, well, the quarterback doesn't get any time. So, if you don't get any time, then, then, like I said, that's where it starts with the line. You got to have unfortunately, we can even bring this up, for the Jets. They lost their quarterback the other night because of some line situations. So, you've got to have pass protection. If you don't have any pass protection or don't have anybody to block for you while you're running, it's futile. So
we see Kern hopping off the field, not able to put any weight right now on that left foot. So we'll see if he is able to return now. Back to action we go. And the snap, and then flags fly.
It looks like we're kind of getting to where we're disassembled for South Oldham. They're kind of imploding at the moment, and that's, like I said, that's the part where you kind of tell your team, bring them in, say, hey guys, let's just get back to basics. And like I said, sometimes it's hard to talk like that when you're playing these big rival games. These guys are fired up. They want to beat them so bad, or they want to compete and do so well against them, that sometimes they just kind of lose it.
Now third down play. About 11 to go. Here is the snap, and Dees is going to take off with it. He's at the 45 and down to the 40 and about the 39-yard line.
And we'll get him first down. That's a nice run there by Dees right there. Good job. And I was going to say, it's almost an impossible situation when they're going to pass the ball. And they're just waiting. The DBs are back there just waiting and waiting and waiting, and the defensive line know that they're just gonna try to get upfield and try to make a play there. So good job by the Oldham County offense right there at Sam Dees.
They're at the 39 now of South Oldham territory. 1st and 10 for Oldham County as they try to rally in this one. Quick pass out to the right. Bowman has it and gets across the 35 to about the 34.
Tough play.
In on the hit.
Tough play right there. I was going to say Holman didn't want to push in the back right there. The DB ran right by him, and Holman just, it's like, if he had to put one more little hand on him, they probably would have called a penalty. But if he puts one more hand on him, then I think then Isaac Bowman probably gains another 10 or 15 yards. So it's kind of just kind of right there in between that real tender spot. But good job by South Oldham. They're showing what they got on defense, and good job by the Oldham County Colonels showing some fight here.
Into the third quarter, and the score is South Oldham after a big third quarter. South Oldham 43 and Oldham County 14. Back with the fourth quarter of action in just a moment on Glycol.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your...
Start of the fourth quarter here, and here is Dees handing off to Shepard, and he is straight ahead over the 30-yard line down to about the 27-yard line. So a good power run by Shepard. We've seen that a lot from him tonight.
Shepard doing his thing. That's what he does. Like I said, he had over close to 400 yards at the beginning of the night and 3 touchdowns. So I'm sure he's well over the 400-yard mark now for the season. And he's just doing what he does. They've got a couple more games coming up here soon. They're just working on their offense now, getting better.
Dees takes it, and he keeps it this time. He's around the left side to the 20, to the 19-yard line.
Nice move there by the quarterback there. Keeps it on the fake, and then just kind of just keeps it. Looks like we got a cramp down there. Looks like Dixon's got a cramp down there, and just kind of feels cool up here. But once you get out there and run, those cramps, they come quickly.
Derek Dees, the quarterback, just a sophomore, and seen a lot of poise from him tonight. He's had to scramble quite a bit and has been able to make some nice plays out of things that didn't look like they were going to be nice plays when he first took off. So they've got a lot to look forward to at Oldham County as well. So, but right now it's South Oldham, which is already there in terms of developing the offense, and really got a lot of outstanding performers, and as you said, some big strong people up front too.
Yeah, coach had to make a decision right there. He had Derek Dees, he had Kingston Dugan, had a couple other young men, and he decided, go with Dees. I guess, performance, et cetera, how those things go. And so that's the guy he's going with, and he's doing an excellent job. He's doing a great job for him, and he's leading them. Like I said, they're 2-2 right now. It looks like they're on the up and come. Had a tough loss last week to Collins, but they did beat a good Lafayette team. So we'll see what's going to happen. They got Atherton coming up, and then they're off, and then they got Eastern, Ballard, and Trinity. So, they've moved up to 6A.
Short game. Clock continues to run as we into the fourth quarter now. Shepard on the play.
The first down there by Oldham County right there. Just kind of methodically moving the ball downfield right there. It's like you got number 43 in there. Getting some run. That's Braden Black. He's a senior playing nose tackle right now.
Oldham County trying to Make it a little closer here. They trail 43-14 right now. Derek Dees with Shepard next to him in the backfield, and Shepard takes the handoff, moves to his left, tries to turn the corner, and is run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to say it was tackled by Andrew Farr. He kind of tripped up, but it was a good effort. Strong air, like I say, when you're a smaller guy like that, you go low, And Andrew did the right thing. He went low and tripped him up and put him out of bounds. That's a good thing. You don't want to hit those big guys up high. So that's a good job, Andrew. Way to bring him down there. But Shepard just kind of in his own world right now.
First and goal from the 6, and here he is again.
Speaking of coming low, that was a good job there by the South Oldham, number 28 right there. That's Parker Ellis. Ellis comes in and gets him low, hits him low the way you're supposed to, and that's the way you get a big guy down like that. You go down and go for those legs and bring the rest of the guys that you hold them up, and the rest of them kind of knock him around and get a hit right there and try to hold him up. So it's a big second down here for Oldham County. Try to get on the board.
Second down and goal from about the 5. Here's Dees. He turns. He gives to Shepard again, picking his way through, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
He would not be denied on that play. That's a strong 4-yard run right there. Caden Shepard would not be denied. So that is that's the Oldham County team having a lot of pride out there. Saying, hey, scoreboard may be one thing, but we have not given up. We have not given up at all, and that is the way it is right now. So
they're trying to. I think the clock has continued to run here.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And so
we're not to that point on the scoreboard.
No, we're not. We are far from that point. It was 8:54 when he scored, but I guess if they're going to leave it at 8:38, I will say it would happen at 8:38 then. You can only go by the official time, right? So we'll say it's 8:38 on the score.
Extra point is good, and with that, the score is South Oldham 43 and Oldham County 21. And right now, the clock shows 8:38 to go in the ball game, and we will take this break and come right back with more football on Glycom.
Range Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
Clock shows 8:38 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 43-21 lead for South Oldham. Oldham County, though, has just scored. And so now we'll get the kickoff with Acevedo back alone for South Oldham, and he watches it bounce and then comes up, picks it up near the 20-yard line, and is swarmed on right there. So that's where the Dragons will begin. With 8:32
good coverage
to go.
by Matt Simpson and a couple other guys. Number 34 there, Trent Lambert. Good hustle there by the Oldham County kickoff team. See Matt Wells and the guys coming back out here. Troy Fowler, Panteros.
Here is Hamilton. Ready to take the snap now. And he's got it, and he turns and hands
nice
to the
play.
first man through, and nothing at all there.
Nice play by Dalen Hall right there. Hall and Big Matt Wells have been battling out all night right there. So Hall gets the best of that battle right there. He comes right in, makes a nice tackle there on Greenwell. Just fires across there and just blows it up.
Greenwell was stopped right there, and it's second down, actually about a loss of a yard now, and so they are at the at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it's been a real good battle right there. He and the center as well. They've been battling all night.
On the second down play, he takes it, pitches to the right. Here's Greenwell again. This time he's stopped as he gets to the 20-yard line.
And there he is again, number 79. What a play. There he is. Hall's right there. Number 34 also making a good play right there. That's Trent Lambert. And a host of other Oldham County tacklers right there. Those guys just flying to the ball right there. No quitting them. That's what you like to see in these young men.
Third down and 7. And the ball at about the 21.
I think Wolfenbarger, they're coming right at him. I think he's going to make a great play right here. No, they're going away from him. I don't know. It's hard to say right here. Oh.
Hamilton takes it, runs right now, puts it up in the air, got a man out here,
Oh!
and it is knocked away. Acevedo defended at the last moment.
Nice play there by number 30 right there, David Turner. David Turner coming over the top. Couldn't get his hands on him. That's a nice job of him coming over the top, getting hands on that, knocking that ball down. Acevedo was open there for a moment or two. And good job, good protection up there by the South Oldham offensive line.
They were up near midfield when that play was made.
And if he had caught that, it would have been all for nothing anyway. You got illegal motion, so I think they're going to decline it, just make it 4th down here.
Right. They are at 4th down now and about 7.
South going to go for it here. They're going to bring the punt team. Looks like Coach Sam's going to stay with his offense and just go ahead and go for it.
They're going to line up that way.
Oh, wow.
That's the movement in the line.
Well, who are they going to call it on? Well, they can call it on the offense. You're going to move them back some more, so they'll probably bring the punt team out this time for sure. They almost drew him off there. Almost drew him off. Close, but no cigar, as they say.
So back it goes, and back to the 16-yard line now.
And they're still in the offensive formation, so looks like this will probably be a quick kick, I guess. That's the one thing I think. Yeah, he's going to, yeah.
Now back deep. There's Acevedo, and he's going to take off with it.
He may get the first down here.
25, 30, he's got it. 35-yard line, and it is a first down for South Oldham as Acevedo just got that football and just took off with it.
Well, you know, they got some guys out there that probably don't normally play in the punt return team, so they just kind of ran with the receivers, kind of turned their back to him, ran downfield, and Acevedo sees the whole left side of the field there open, so just kind of takes off, gets the first down, and here comes Nick Hamilton and the guys back on the field, offense with six minutes to go.
They're up by 22 now with 6+ to go, and Hamilton.
Looks like they're missing somebody and they need a player. Looks like they got 10.
They're waving somebody on. Now they're set. And straight ahead it goes to Greenwell.
Up the middle.
Now this time a penalty flag does come in at the end of the play.
Yeah, a little tension there, heated play right there. Guys are saying stuff. Guys are poking and pushing and prodding right now, and it's late in the game, and we're going to call a dead ball, personal foul against Oldham County. It's not what you want to see right now. You hope that guys can just kind of get up, but I'm sure that the team in green, they're not making it easy for them.
So another 15 tacked on. And now we're in Oldham County territory at the 43-yard line. Hamilton keeps it, pitches now. He's got Hickerson. Hickerson around the right side, gets to the 30.
good play right there and a great block by Max Madsen right there. Madsen doing a good job out there blocking. Hamilton and a great fake. Nice gain right there, probably about 15, 18 yards. Let's see what the penalty is, though. Got a flag. Personal foul on Oldham County again. So I'm not quite sure what's going on out there, if somebody's saying something or somebody's throwing somebody, throwing something at somebody, or in the piles or something, but
yeah, we're not seeing a lot of physical contact. It's not something real obvious from up here, but something must be going on, because we're seeing the flags fly here in the last couple of minutes.
Right. And I don't know if they're calling that a Wolfenberger or not. I mean, I think he's probably frustrated because this big offensive line keeps leaning on him and leaning on him and leaning on him. And like I said, that's where the frustration comes in. When these big guys just come in and just keep coming and coming and coming, and you're wore out, and they just keep coming.
They are now all the way down to the 11-yard line. And the officials talking to players from both sides. So it looks like South Oldham is on their way to their 4th straight win.
Yeah, they're on a roll right now. They've, like I said, after that first game, they found, like I said, that was a really good team from Anderson, Ohio, I believe, and really, really strong team, and that probably helped them out a lot, and they found out a lot about themselves. So
Hamilton keeps it and is wrestled down right there about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line.
Good job by Warfenberger right there, number 77. He's got quarterback. Just comes up and makes the play right there. Quarterback keeps the ball. You got quarterback, you go to him. Good play right there by him.
Bring up a 2nd and 7 play from the 9-yard line.
Or should I say Wolfenberger?
Coming up on the 5-minute mark. And now the whistle blows.
Gonna be delay a game, it looks like. Watch that official in the back when he throws that hand up, then starts counting to 5 after that. And South Oldham looked a little confused right there, so gonna move the ball back 5 here.
Stick around at the end of the game. The 10-0 trophy presentation will take place.
So out of the huddle they come. Here is Hamilton again with Greenwell behind him. He turns, he handed to the man coming across, and now we got the officials going to step in again.
A legal motion there by South Oldham.
So that'll set them back, and we seem to be spinning our wheels a little bit with the flags right now.
Yeah, we've had some consecutive flags there, and the clock hasn't moved. There we go. I thought they would have did that last play. Get the clock moving, and
ball is at the 19. 2nd down play coming. Hamilton takes it, and again hands to Hickerson, coming around the right side. Cuts back in, tries to stay in bounds, but is knocked out of bounds.
Nice job there by number 27 of the defense. That's Logan Collier right there. Nice tackle. A couple other host of other Oldham County Colonels. Of course, Mr. Rourke, you know he's in there, number 17. He's all around the ball, been all around the ball all day. So looks like Mr. Rourke is going to take a break, and so is number 79, Dalen Hall. Looks like both those guys getting a well-earned, well-deserved break. Maybe out of the game there for the rest of the game, but good job, both of those players. They did really well tonight.
Now the handoff. No, it's the
fumble. Avedo picks it up.
Yeah. Acevedo has
Acevedo.
Yeah.
Ace kind of pitched it to him, and ball kind of one bounce to Ace, and Ace picks it up and gets it back in there. And looks like got some younger guys back there on the Oldham County team right there. They make a nice little play. Going to make it. I guess it's still 2nd down, isn't it, with all those flags?
We've been on second down for a while, I think.
Oh, is it fourth down?
Now it's fourth down. That was third. But
Okay,
we did play second down.
That's what I thought,
a few
but
times, yeah.
it wasn't for sure there, and they didn't have it up on the scoreboard. I guess they've given up on that.
Now we got a fourth down play and about 5 to go. And they've had a little too quick on the trigger there too, right?
Yes, looks like they're gonna. It's on South Oldham. Oh, timeout. Timeout by South.
All right, we'll take a break here. There's 3:38 left to go in this ball game. 43-21 the score. South Oldham leads Oldham County. We'll be right back on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
Fourth down play coming. Hamilton flips it out there, got his man in the end zone. Acevedo again, and that's another touchdown for South Oldham.
7-yard touchdown pass to Acevedo right there. A little play action. Hamilton fakes it, then throws it up in the air, catches Acevedo going over the middle.
That makes it 49-21, and they'll go for 50 right here. And the kick is up, and it is good. And they have reached 50. It is 50-21. South Oldham is on top, and we will take a break and come back for the kickoff in just a moment here on Glycod.
Range Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools football on Glycod.
Back at South Oldham High School, I'm Keith Elkins, Joey Hamilton alongside, and Evan Collins, our camera operator, Jeff Cooper, our producer tonight. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast on Glycod. We've still got 3 minutes and 33 seconds of football from South Oldham, but the home standing team, the South Oldham Dragons, have stretched this one out now. They lead 50-21 over Oldham County as they prepare to kick off.
On a blackout. Got a blackout tonight. Got the crowds all blackout. Fumble right
ball
there.
Fumble, loose ball, and a big scramble for it.
Picks it right back up. Good coverage there. Good catch there by Corum. Corum just bobbled a little bit, then comes right back to him. So
stayed with it.
Oldham County's going to get the ball here.
And they'll start on the 27-yard line.
They still have a lot of starters in the game, looks like, and they're missing one or two players, looks like. Looking, there he is, coming out on the field.
Keitlinger
coming all the way across. Yeah, got number 10, looks like, on the top part of your television screen.
Here's the handoff, and not much there.
Looks like that's one of the younger men right there. Looks like Corum.
Corum on the carry, and I think I saw Dugan back there at quarterback.
Okay, looks like Finney's done for the night. I mean, not Finney, I'm sorry, Caden Shepard. Caden Shepard done for the night, looks like Derek Dees may be done for the night too. Giving some of these other young men some varsity time in the rivalry game.
And again, they swarm on the ball carrier Corum after the handoff from Dugan. That was a 2nd and 7 play, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
Looks like South still has a lot of their first teamers in there. Still have Dawson in there, still have Lawson in there, Finney in there. Got number 43, Brandon Black. Those guys still in the game. But here comes number, is that 54. There you go, 54. There you go. Corbin J getting some time, junior, coming in. Caleb Jones Jr. out there. Still have your starting 4 back in the defensive backfield there.
And on 3rd down, here is Dugan running with the ball, and he is up to the 40, 45-yard line. He's in midfield and still on his feet and still in bounds. Gets to about the 44.
Nice job there. You got quarterback just takes it, a little sweep right action there and gets some seals. Get a seal here and a seal there, as they say. Cuts it up inside that and gains for a nice, across the 50 for a nice gain for Oldham County in a 1st down.
Dugan at quarterback for this series. Nice run on that play.
Good job there, Oldham County. Good job, Blue.
Now from the 44. 1st down play, but we hear a whistle before they get started.
Is that illegal? No, it's a legal motion on Oldham County.
So that'll go back 5 yards and right at the edge of South Oldham territory, still at the South Oldham 49. Under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 50-21 the score. South Oldham on top, really took charge in the 2nd half after a very competitive 1st half tonight. Dugan hands to Corum, looks for some room back to his left and gets across the 45-yard line to about the 44.
And Corum gives them a little different look back there, a little lightning and thunder. Thunder is more Shepherd and a little lightning there with Corum. A little lighter in the pants there.
So now we'll end up on 2nd down. 2nd and about 9. There's the snap to Dugan, the handoff. Corum straight ahead. Not too much there for him that time either. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Good job there by the South Oldham defense right there. I see number 56 getting up and number 28 both getting up there for South Oldham defense right there. That's Parker Ellis and, of course, Sam Dawson.
Just about to wrap things up on the South Oldham victory here. Oldham County operating at the 43-yard line. Dugan takes it, wants to throw, fires, got his man out to the right side, and it's inside the 30-yard line. Keitlinger made the catch.
Nice job by Brooks there. Brooks making a nice catch. Little out route there. Gets enough for the 1st down and steps out of bounds. Looks like we're probably going to have 1, maybe 2 more plays here. Good job by the Oldham County offense. Looks like the South Oldham defense had bailed out, or they thought they might be throwing it to the end zone on that one.
Dugan with Corum next to him there in the backfield. Dugan takes it. Got some time, looks and puts it up for the end zone. Near the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Out of the end zone, nice one-handed catch there by Max Madsen, but to no avail. It's going to be out of bounds anyway. And looks like we got 1.2 seconds here, so we're going to get one more chance, one more opportunity for South to throw it toward the end zone. Another opportunity for someone to get their name in the paper here.
Yeah, let's
so
see
yeah,
they can do that. That's you want to have a
in the rivalry. Hey, in the rivalry, say, yeah, I scored in the rivalry.
That's right. So this should be the final play of the ball game.
I don't know. Coach is gonna tell him just take a knee, or I mean, incomplete pass. You know, it's not a 36-point game, so can't really just keep the clock going. I know some people are looking around asking. It's like, he's going to run it. Oh, no. You can't. Yeah, that's dangerous. You can't do that. That's
Dugan was tackled down there around the 13-yard line, but that was very much a live play right there.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous. I'm sure that the administration and the people that orchestrate here at South will probably correct that, because as the clock goes 0, you don't really want the lights going out like that. My kids are running down the field.
Can you imagine if it had been a 3-point ball game?
Oh, wow, yeah. It's just but I'm sure they'll take care of that. And their teams are showing very much big-time respect for each other, shaking hands.
And that's always good to see. And we had a little bit of edginess during the game, as you might expect during a rivalry game or any competitive football game for that matter. But everything looks good here after the ball game, and it was a good win for South Oldham tonight. For Oldham County, they battled there in that first half, and we're still in it at halftime. And we'll talk more about that on our post-game show, which begins in just a moment. 50-21 the final. South Oldham wins it over Oldham County, and we'll be back in just a moment on Glycod.
Not just blind. Blind to rent, not just blind.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Mill Ridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork, and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Mill Ridge a better place.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at South Oldham High School, 50-21 the final as South Oldham wins it over Oldham County. Here we just saw the presentation of the Trent DeJuro Trophy in memory of the former University of Kentucky player who was murdered back in 1994, and a big story for a long time. And of course he is well remembered here. He played for both South Oldham and Oldham County High School, and was an honor student as well, and so the trophy is presented in his memory, and tonight it goes to South Oldham. A big win, 50-21 was the final tonight over Oldham County. And Joey, we talked about how that first half was competitive, but as you pointed out tonight at the coin toss, that we knew that South Oldham was going to get an opportunity there at the start of the second half, and they certainly made the most of that, and they quickly turned this game into a rout. Came out second half and changed the tone of the game. Came out ace, as we call him, number 3, ace, Mr. Avicito. He just came in, returned the kick plus 50 yards, and goes for another 46, then goes one more for a touchdown, a.k.a. deja vu, almost like what he did the week before against North in the second half. So right now you can see that the South Oldham Dragons looks like they're a second-half team. You better get them early while you can, but the second half, they put up big numbers last week. They put up big numbers this week. I think their offensive line and defensive line take a toll on people there with their size and their strength. And in the second half, there were no answers that Oldham County had. They had no answers in the second half for South Oldham. So they get their 4th straight win, South Oldham does. Oldham County drops to 2-3 in this one, and what can they take from this game? Well, Coach Sam's doing a great job. I mean, Coach Little, I'm sorry. Coach Little is doing a great job out there. His first year out there, he had the big win against Shelby County there a few weeks ago, and they're doing things the right way, and you can see it tonight. You can see, they're missing a key player in Miller Brown, but yet you saw how Isaac Bowman, you saw how Dalen Hall, you saw how some of the other players, Zach Holman, you saw how these guys came in and did a great job tonight. You saw number 17, you saw Tyler Rourke. You saw these guys making plays after plays. There's no quitting them, and coaches got them in the right places, and whoever they play, they're going to be competitive. So, and it's only going to get better with the sophomore Dees at quarterback, and he's going to be around for a while. So you look for big things in the future of Oldham County football. They're celebrating at midfield this big win by South Oldham tonight, 50-21 over Oldham County. Well, we will take a break and be back with more on our post-game show, including our players of the game, as our broadcast continues tonight from South Oldham High School after a big win by the home team. You're watching high school football on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
You're watching Oldham County High School's football on Glycod.
Back to wrap things up tonight. We want to do that with our most outstanding players. Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Joey, we had some good candidates for outstanding player, but had to decide on just two.
Well, for the Oldham County Colonels, one man, they all showed fire and determination, but Caden Shepard showed that senior leadership out there, put the ball in the end zone for him and show there was no quit in these Colonels. And like I said, there are several of their players that did that, but Caden Shepard will be receiving the outstanding player for the Oldham County Colonels tonight.
And then on the other side, again, numerous candidates, as you might expect, in a 50-21 South Oldham victory. And, of course, Nick Hamilton is going to get some Player of the Game awards as the season goes along. But we offered a different dragon tonight. Oh, yeah. Well, last week, Nick Hamilton did get it. We talked about it last week. It said, how about this guy? How about that guy? How about that guy? They've got so many people that could be up each week. That's so much diversity that – and, like I said, they won 4 in a row now. That shows the talent on their team. But this week we decided to go with my man Ace. Jacob Acevedo. Acevedo. Ace last week was the he came in second half and the game was close and boom, ran it all the way back to like the 36-yard line. Then boom, scored a touchdown just like that. And then this week the same thing, second half. Close game, takes the second half kickoff. Across the 50, next thing you know, takes it 46 yards. If he took it 47, he would be in the end zone, but then takes the 1-yard touchdown in and just changed the whole dynamic of the game. So my man Ace, he's player of the game this week. Player of the game in a big South Oldham victory. 50-21 the final over Oldham County tonight. Next week on Glycod, 7 p.m. start on next Friday, the 22nd of September. Jeffersonville at Silver Creek over in southern Indiana. And then we'll have Cathedral from Indianapolis at Frederick Douglass in Lexington. And then at 7:30 also next Friday, it's PRP at Mayo. You'll be on that one with Joe Cox. Oh, yeah, it'll be a really good game. I think Mayo's got a very talented team right there. PRP still kind of up and coming, trying to find their way. And that's going to be a big ball game. Mayo had a really huge game tonight against Trinity. And one other game next week. As things stand now, the schedule calls for Henry County at North Oldham, and I'll be here with Antoine Wardlow to call that one for you. So a big schedule of high school football coming up next week and throughout the season on Glycod. We hope you'll be watching. Well, that'll do it for us tonight. For producer Jeff Cooper and for our camera operator Evan Collins and for Joey Hamilton, I'm Keith Elkins. Thanks so much for watching. Again, the final score, it was South Oldham 50 and Oldham County 21. Thanks again for watching high school football on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 Oldham County High Schools football. UA Local 502. Built on excellence, building a better tomorrow. Tonight's game was brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Oldham County Health Department, healthy people, strong community. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oldham County Solid Waste Management, now featuring Waste Wizard. And by LaGrange Service Center, Martinson Family Dental, Thompson Heating and Cooling, and Financial Solutions Incorporated.
Visit our website, GLICOD.com. Facebook and Twitter @GlyCod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from GlyCod.